sample space. Sample space. Sample space is nothing more than all the possible outcomes. Which simply means this. If I asked you to write the sample space for rolling, it's a dice or die? A die. A die? Sample space would equal, and because it's a set of numbers, children, usually we make this little, my favorite little thing here, a little brace that shows you're talking about a group of numbers. What are the possible outcomes when you roll a dice? Well, you could roll a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. That's the sample space. Or what's the sample space of flipping a coin? What are your possible outcomes when you flip a coin? Heads or tail? Now, let's get really cute and say, let's say you rolled the dice, a die, and flipped a coin. What would be your sample space? Well, what could we get? We could flip and get a head and a 1. We could get a head and a 2. We could get a head and a 3. Sorry, I shouldn't put commas between those. I could get a head and a 2, a head and a 3, a head and a 4, a head and a 5, a head and a 6, a tail and a 1, a tail and a 2, a tail and a 3, a tail and a 4, a tail and a 5, a tail and a 6. Those are all the different possibilities if you flip a coin and then roll a dice. Those are all the different combinations that you could possibly get. So if I asked you the probability, here's a fun thing to do, of flipping a head and then rolling a 4, what would be my probability? Looking at all the sample space, how many different choices are there, and how many of them are head 4s? What would it be? Anybody? Caleb Cook. How many H4s are in this whole group? And how many total different options do I have? 12. So there's a 1/12 probability. What about a chance? What if I asked you what the chance of doing this was? We'll see how mathematically smart you are. 1/12 is what percent? Anybody know right off the top of their head? You don't have a 1/12 circle. Anybody taking a guess? If you take 100% and cut it up 12 ways, what would you get for a number? If you shoot 1 out of 12 at the free throw line, what's your free throw shooting percentage? Wow. Striking out here. Nobody wants to speculate? How about this? 8 times what number is close to 100? That'll get you close. Eight times what number is close to 100? Because that's dividing 100 by 8. Ryan Connor says 12.5, in which case he is correct. It is a 12. No, it's not 12.5. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make you feel good for a little bit. Anybody? Stupfert?
12.5?
No, it's not the 12. The 0.5 part is right. It's the first. Nobody's even going to do the man. 12 into 100. 100% cut up 12 ways. 12 times what is close to 100? David? You just enjoy the music? 8 is 96. Right? remainder of 4, make a fraction out of it. Wait, did I do 8 or 12? 1/12. Oh, yeah. It is actually, I'm sorry, it's 8 1/3%. Your chance of that happening. That's pretty much enough of that, don't you think?
Yes.
Look at page 58, entertain me here, we've got about 5 minutes left.